Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for another YouTube video. Allincrypto here, and today we have a bit of a different video lined up for you. We are going to be exploring VanEck's 15 crypto predictions for 2024. We're going to be diving into our article produced over at allincrypto.com. To do this, as I believe, you can only gain access to the VanEck official document on this, their official release of this, via being, I believe you have to be a United States citizen, first of all, and potentially even an institutional investor. So we have, through secondary sources, actually summarized in an article that we're going to be looking at today, the 15 price predictions made by VanEck. If you're unfamiliar with who VanEck are, they are in the running for one of the first Bitcoin spot ETFs, and the ticker that they have chosen is HODL. Very fitting for a Bitcoin spot ETF, if I do say so myself. So without further ado, guys, let's not waste any time. Let's get straight into these 15 price predictions made by VanEck. So this is the article, and I will leave a link to this in the description. You can find this over at allincrypto.com. We are becoming, ladies and gentlemen, one of the best places to go in regards to a website for your daily crypto news. Not only do we provide it on the current platform, YouTube, we also provide it across a number of others. And the first prediction that VanEck spoke about in their report was the US recession and spot Bitcoin ETFs. So they are predicting a US recession in 2024. VanEck anticipates this economic shift to coincide with the launch of a Bitcoin spot ETF. These ETFs allow direct investment in Bitcoin, could become a significant investment tool during an economic downturn. Certainly if you see this is not what's on the report, but if you do see Bitcoin somewhat breaking from the pack, recessions are typically very bad for risk assets. But if you do see Bitcoin doing well in that environment, that alone is going to attract a lot of attention to it. Offering a new asset class for investors seeking to hedge against traditional market volatility. So that is prediction number one, that we are likely to enter a recession in the United States. I don't know why I'm saying we are. The United States is likely to enter a recession in 2024, and at the same time, there's going to be a Bitcoin spot ETF approved. So I disagree. I don't actually think you're going to get any kind of a landing in 2024. I think that comes in 2025. Remember, you've got the election year, and also if you look at a historic study of rates, we have still this window of opportunity that we've been trying to get people to capitalize on. But of course, this is all in a non-advisory basis. So an uneventful fourth Bitcoin halving is the second prediction made by VanEck for 2024. The fourth Bitcoin halving, expected to occur in 2024, it will occur in 2024, is forecasted to be less impactful than previous ones. Historically, halvings have led to significant price increases due to reduced supply. However, VanEck suggests this event may pass without major market upheaval, possibly indicating a maturing of the Bitcoin market or a shift in investor sentiment. So we also disagree with this one. We think the halving is going to be very significant. You are going to have, when you look at markets, ladies and gentlemen, you're really just looking at what people are doing, and there's a psychology to it. And I do think the halving is a significant moment for Bitcoin that will impact its price. However, there's no doubt that the Bitcoin market is maturing. Let's move on to prediction number 3. Bitcoin's all-time highs in 2024, Q4, essentially. So VanEck envisions Bitcoin reaching a new all-time high in the last quarter of 2024. We happen to believe it's going to be reached before then. This prediction implies a strong recovery and bullish sentiment in the crypto markets, potentially driven by increased adoption, technological advancements, or macroeconomic factors favoring digital assets. So they'd previously covered that in the second one. Prediction number 4 is Ethereum's market position. Now, this is interesting. They do have some very interesting takes, and I know many of you perhaps haven't seen this, so I thought I would share one of the largest players in the crypto space's predictions for 2024. So Ethereum's market position, despite the growing ecosystem around Ethereum, VanEck predicts it will still trail behind Bitcoin in terms of market capitalization. This suggests that Bitcoin may continue to be perceived as a more stable digital gold compared to Ethereum's digital oil, underscoring differing investor attitudes towards these leading cryptocurrencies. So we absolutely agree. I don't think Bitcoin is going to be dethroned anytime soon. I don't think it's going to be dethroned for the next 5, potentially plus years, and then it may do. Charles Hoskinson had some very interesting takes on that in the Coin Telegraph interview. Moving on to prediction number 5, dominance of layer 2s post EIP 4844. Following the anticipated implementation of Ethereum's improvement proposal 4844, VanEck foresees a significant rise in the prominence of Ethereum layer 2 solutions. These solutions aim to enhance Ethereum scalability and efficiency, potentially boosting its usability and adoption in various applications. Couldn't agree more. In fact, the trend we are seeing is you have more volume taking place on these layer 2s as of the time of talking, and I think it's likely going to continue, than you do Ethereum's layer 1. Moving on, NFT activity peaks. Now, this is interesting, and I've been saying this for a while. As the market gets more and more FOMO-y and progresses and more of a bull is portrayed, remember we have assessed that we were going to go into a bull market from January this year, for Bitcoin certainly, and stocks and things. But as this progresses, you are going to have, just like you did in the last one, risk become more appealing. And of course, NFTs are a part of that. And actually, I am looking at certain NFTs, not many, it's a very small percentage of everything that I own, that I may want to play and speculate on. So NFTs are expected to reach unprecedented levels of activity. This could be driven by broader adoption across various sectors, including art, gaming, and digital identities, highlighting the growing recognition of NFTs as a significant component of the digital economy. I think they actually have a better take than I do on that. You know, I think NFTs, people associate NFTs with the individuals like a lot of the celebrities that dumped on them, or these, you know, just pictures of things. Well, actually, NFTs are revolutionary in many ways and actually are going to be a big part of the digital transformation that is taking place and how we store things on the blockchain. So Binance losing top spot in trading, spot trading. So they currently still have the top spot. This is very interesting. And actually, if you look at Coinbase, which is a stock that we've been very bullish on since the $30, $40 range. I know many of my patrons are doing very well off of it. Binance losing top spot in spot trading. Predicting a shift in the crypto exchange landscape, VanEck foresees Binance losing its dominant position in spot trading. This could result from increased in competitors and competition, regulatory challenges, which they may have overcome, I believe, with the falling of CZ or the things that are being charged against him, or changes in user preference, signaling a significant reshuffling in the crypto exchange market. So very interesting to see if this plays out. Stablecoin market cap is to reach new highs. I think this is pretty much a given. The market cap of stablecoins, especially USDC, is projected to reach new highs. This increase may reflect a growing demand for stable digital assets amidst market volatility and could indicate a larger role for stablecoins in global financial transactions. Stablecoin in terms of market caps are getting towards their previous all-time highs, and I do think this is a spot-on prediction. So decentralized exchanges gain market share. So decentralized exchanges, DEXs, are expected to capture a larger share of the market in spot trading. This trend could reflect a growing preference for non-custodial and decentralized trading platforms driven by concerns over security, privacy, and autonomy in trading. Now, this is interesting. We actually have a centralized exchange, a SEX competitor, coming on the show, I think next week. We've got a load of interviews bagged for you guys ready for 2024, so do consider becoming a subscriber. Bitcoin yield opportunities. VanEck anticipates increased yield-generating opportunities for Bitcoin fueled by remittances and smart contract platforms. This suggests a diversification of Bitcoin's use case beyond just a store of value or medium of exchange. I don't think it changes its use case because it's not utility. Reinforces its store of value application, and of course you can generate yield off of that through things like borrowing and lending and such. But moving on to prediction number 11 from VanEck, emergence of leading blockchain games. Now, this is one that I absolutely wholeheartedly agree with. The emergence of standout blockchain-based games is anticipated, signifying a potential breakthrough in gaming industry with blockchain technology offering new forms of player engagement and monetization. So I think gaming is still this sector that it is yet to erupt. Moving on to number 12, Solana outperforms Ethereum. Well, we also agree with this one. Solana is predicted to surpass Ethereum in some aspects, particularly in DeFi total value locked. This could be due to its faster transaction speed and lower costs, attracting more DeFi projects and users. We agree with that. Actually, we think it's going to outperform it from a price point of view, and pretty much every point of view. I think Ethereum is very much a floundering fish that is really propped up with the layer 2 ecosystem. Without layer 2s, Ethereum, I think, would be really struggling. Yes, we know it's where there's liquidity, it's perhaps status. We see this with the Hinman documents. But there is a lot to be desired when it comes to Ethereum. Moving on to number 13, adoption of deepin network. So this is interesting. This is something that I didn't quite know too much about, and this certainly pricked my ears to it. Deepin, decentralized physical infrastructure networks, are expected to see significant adoption, suggesting a growing integration of blockchain technology in physical infrastructure projects, potentially revolutionizing how these projects are managed and operated. So something to keep an eye on. You know, in a gold rush, often getting the gold is not guaranteed, but you can make a hell of a lot of money selling the picks and shovels to the individuals looking to extract the gold. In this case, speculate on the crypto market and use it. So very interesting. Moving on to number 14, corporate crypto holdings boost. So anticipate changes in accounting standards are expected to encourage more corporations to hold cryptocurrencies, potentially leading to greater institutional adoption and legitimization of digital assets in the corporate sector. This is really still to come on a large scale, just like a major blockchain gaming is still, a game is still to come that's going to bring millions of users to the game. Moving on, DeFi and KYC regulations. The reconciliation of decentralized finance with Know Your Customer regulations is foreseen. This development could signal a maturation of the DeFi sector, addressing regulatory and securities concerns, while potentially broadening its appeal to a larger, more mainstream audience. So there we have it, guys. The video has gone on for 12 minutes now. These are essentially the 15 predictions that VanEck have given, and we thought they were interesting enough to share with you guys, and I want to know your thoughts in the comment section. Do you agree with these predictions? Do you think that some of them may not come to fruition? Generally, we think these are interesting predictions that we're going to be watching out for with you guys, hopefully in 2024. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. A like and a comment is always appreciated. It helps us grow the channel and get this content to a wider audience. And on that note, I'm going to love and leave you. Have a wonderful Wednesday, guys. See you in the next one.